In America, 1 in 4 women admit to being physically abused by an intimate partner in their lifetime. Last year, 1 in 11 females admitted to being victims of dating violence. And 1 in 6 men claim to have been physically abused as children. Worldwide, the statistics are even larger, where 1 in 3 women admit to being physically abused by an intimate partner. Hello, this is Ron Clark, minister for the Agape Church of Christ and Tapeinos Ministries. Tapeinos is the Greek word for humiliated. Now, some versions of the Bible translate it humble, but humiliated carries more the concept. It represents a class of people that fall outside the normal area, the people on the margins of society, the people who in Luke chapter 4, 16 through 19, Jesus reached, setting the captives free, proclaiming the good news and the peace. That's what Tapeinos Ministries is about, bringing the gospel to those who are suffering on the margins of society. One group of people involves domestic violence. The Dixie Chicks have a song, Goodbye Earl, that sing about a man who's abusive to his wife. The conclusion is that Earl has to die because there's no other way this woman can be safe. Well, we don't believe that that's true. We believe that Jesus can reach all people. In fact, in Mark chapter 5, Jesus comes face to face with a man who's a demoniac. The man is rejected by his city. He lives out in the graveyard. He is a cutter. He's a self-injurer. He flashes people. He's into pornography. He's abusive. He's a man of violence. And yet he knows Jesus can heal him. And Jesus does. He casts the demons out. And the man wants to go with Jesus, but Jesus says, go back and tell everybody what God has done in your life. That's what we believe Jesus has called us to do. To bring the good news to people who are humiliated, who are living on the margins of society. We believe that domestic violence and sexual assault is a big issue in our country, and the church has been asked to step to that. The secular domestic violence groups that I work with and the Attorney General at Oregon have stated that the faith community sometimes has been more of the problem. Countless pastors encourage wives to go back to their abusive husbands. Many clergy do not preach about domestic violence and sexual assault. And churches fail many times to hold abusive men accountable and provide a place of acceptance so that they can repent and change their behavior. In the Agape Church of Christ and Tapeinos Ministries, we seek to do that. We are a place that is going to provide safety and protection and healing for women who have been abused or are being abused. We also want to be a place for young people who've grown up in abusive homes to gain self-esteem and know that God deeply loves them, and grow up to develop healthy dating relationships and, if possible, healthy marriages. We also seek to be a place where violent men and abusive men are held accountable, where they are called to stop their behavior and change their behavior and quit being abusive, where they will be called to validate their victims and encourage and support those who are seeking to heal. I'm Ron Clark from the Agape Church of Christ, Tapeinos Ministries, wanting you to know that we seek to bring Jesus to those all over the world and in our community.